Hey y'all. So I put up a video this morning, and normally I wouldn't be like so weird and uncomfortable about stuff like that. I've put up a lot of videos over the past 10 years of me being like way too high, I guess. And I'll do this thing sometimes. Like sometimes I'll take everything down. I'll private everything, and then I'll put it all back up, and then I'll make public like half of it, and then I'll private the rest, and then I'll do the other half of it. Just like whatever. Whenever I feel like weird about things, I guess, or things seem too explicit, I'll do stuff like that. Um, but I guess I'm kind of seeking right now, like input from people who have watched my channel for like any length of time, not just like the last 10 years, but basically what's been happening the last couple months, because I've been actually putting out my music, is I've gained a lot more subscribers. And if my channel continues to get like the views that it's been getting, like every week, I could actually monetize my channel within the year, which is not really what this is about. That's not really of any concern to me. The concern is that people are watching my shit, and um, you know, I just have like a job and a family and stuff. Like this wasn't like such a big deal when it was like 10 people would see things. Um, but I guess I'm a little bit worried about my videos starting to like affect um, my personal life, my professional life in some way. And also, I do think that it turns a lot of people off, which also isn't really of much concern. But I do think it these videos either do one of two things. Either they really isolate people and make them extremely uncomfortable, which is kind of on them. I don't, that's just my life. So like the fuck, if it makes you uncomfortable, that's a you problem. But it does make people uncomfortable. Um or the other thing that could happen is and does happen is that it the videos are really helpful for people. Like I have gotten quite a lot of emails over the years. Like I don't even think I have my email up anymore. I guess I could put it up, but um and people will like reach out publicly and talk about like how great it is, and that it's really helpful because this lifestyle suppose it's pretty isolating to be addicted to fentanyl, especially really isolating. And even though I do have friends now that use, that's obviously like not ideal really at all. I'm not like a part of any sort of sober group, not in NA or AA. I don't talk to anybody from detox really. And so I just don't have any community at all. And so it's really helpful for me. I've used my channel as more of like a video diary than anything else up until recently. And of course, I could make all the videos private and I could still look back on them, which I do, and see like what's happened over years, especially stuff that just I don't even remember it half the time. So it's nice that it's there for me to look back on. Sorry, I'm really cold for some reason. But I'm not sure what I want to do about that because, when I go and I search for things like similar videos that I would make that would, um, have the same effect, I just like don't really find them. Um, like I'll see like heavily produced things, like soft white underbelly or like, A&E, My Strange Addiction or Intervention, but there's not just a lot of people who are, at least not that I've seen, not that I can just find, and that might be a problem with like YouTube search function, but there's just not like a ton of people that are documenting this sort of thing. And so I wouldn't really want to take that away from people, nor myself. But I'm also just not sure if it's like a real smart idea to have up. And so I'm just trying to like gauge that, trying to ask around, see what people think, because I don't know. I really like what I've been doing with my music. That's really probably the direction that I will try to go in, but I'm still like in it. Probably more than ever, honestly. Like I'm like slightly better than I was this last time I went to detox, I suppose, but I'm still like extremely addicted to drugs. I mean, it's almost all I do. So, um, it would just stink if I had to stop all of that and take all of it down when it's like the one thing that can, I don't know, maybe that's sad. Maybe I should, not do that. But just because I don't want to really talk to people about this in particular, like in my normal life, it's like very comforting for me to make videos about it and share them. But I do know a lot of people hate them. They really don't like them. And then other people really, really like them. So, yeah, I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do about that. And I know I'm not making a second channel. The channel's already, it's just my life, basically. I'm not gonna make a separate channel for like my tortoise or my addiction and then another one about music. I'm just not gonna do it. So, um, yeah, and maybe like the middle ground there is that I make the videos, fuck, I forget what it's called, but you can make them so they're like in a playlist and people can find them. Maybe that's the move. But and then that basically the only people that would ever see that anything ever got put up would be subscribers, I think. I'm not even sure about that. But that's it. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to kind of keep things separate from my real life, where it's not going to potentially, I mean, maybe all that is going to happen is what's happened now. It just doesn't really seem like it's going in that direction, and I would like to make more music, and I'm not opposed to like actually like, I mean, I'm planning to get better. I'm planning to like I wouldn't be opposed to like doing something with music because I like it and I do it a lot. So um yeah, I guess that's the video, but just, I don't know, need some feedback. That's it. So I'm home for probably a couple days because of the storm, so That's it. That's what's up. Peace.